Andrew Lessig here with Rock and Carter on Stone Age Sports Radio. And today we're going to be talking about the teams with the highest probability to get the first overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. Starting off with Rock.
I think it's probably going to be the Indianapolis Colts. I mean, in an AFC South division with the Titans and the Jags, I don't think they're going to win against either of them. But Anthony Richardson still needs to develop, and I don't think he's going to get all the way into the playoffs in his first year. So it's a possibility. It might not happen, but it's a great possibility.
I definitely agree. They're one of the weaker teams in the NFL. They obviously 2 years ago choked that playoff appearance to the Jacksonville Jaguars when they were the worst team in the NFL.
I think that it's going to be the Green Bay Packers. Jordan Love hasn't proven anything, and their veteran player in Aaron Rodgers is on the Jets now, and they don't really have that many stars, so there's not a lot going good for them. Also, the Lions are going to do great this year, and the Vikings will probably make the playoffs too. And I think the Bears might have an okay season as well, but it's going to be a tough division for the Packers.
And then obviously we have a few like the Panthers, but hold on, we're getting a caller.
Yeah, guys, I want to bring up a team that you haven't really discussed yet, and that's the Washington Commanders. You know, the storyline's just there for me. You're talking about Sam Howell at quarterback, who's not the most proven guy, had a decent college career, was very up and down at UNC, and they're asking him to probably go out and be the starter this year more than likely, but I'm just saying the storyline is there. Caleb Williams is probably going to be the number one overall pick in the 2024 NFL Draft. Washington, D.C. kid, almost went to the University of Maryland, but the fact that they can take that local kid, I think the storyline's just too big for them, and I feel like either they're going to get it by being bad or they're going to trade for it. I think it's going to be the Commanders. What do you guys think of that?
I 100% think that they will get it by being bad. They're up there with like the Panthers, the Packers, and of course we have the Colts. But the storyline, as you said, is completely there, and I think it's very realistic.
You know, the Commanders seem to have a great defense. They've drafted a decent amount in the secondary, and they've got weapons for Sam Howell to use. What do you say to maybe they have promising chances, like to someone who says they have promising chances of making the playoffs?
I completely understand where you're coming from, as the Commanders have a somewhat decent defense, a great defensive line in Chase Young and Jonathan Allen, and I think they can be contenders. They just need to somehow survive in the NFC East.
What about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers who just lost their quarterback?
Tampa Bay, obviously, in that conversation for one of the teams on that list down there because Tom Brady was really their biggest asset, and starting-wise, it's not looking good.
What about the Arizona Cardinals? Colt McCoy's obviously going to be their opening day starter, and Kyler Murray won't return until Call of Duty comes out.
So Kyler Murray's probably going to have another temper tantrum over his Cheetos, but I don't think that he's going to get what he wants, and he will eventually leave. But I think the Cardinals aren't going to do that bad this season. That's it. Thank you so much. I'm Andrew Lessig, and this has been the Stone Age Sports Radio.